They lied to you. You don't need a single dumbbell, barbell, or cable machine to build serious muscle. The real secret? It's been with you this whole time, and it doesn't cost a dime. Think about this. The fitness industry has spent decades convincing you that without expensive gym memberships, high-tech gear, or the latest supplement stack, you're wasting your time. But what if I told you that your own body is already the most advanced piece of equipment you will ever use? Yeah, your body is the gym, and the movements I'm about to show you, they've been quietly building real, functional muscle for decades, in people who look just as strong, ripped, and athletic as those you see loading up plates in the gym. The difference is, these people move better, they recover faster, and they stay strong for life. But here's where it gets interesting. Bodyweight training doesn't just build muscle. It sharpens your mind-to-muscle connection. It strengthens stabilizers you didn't even know existed. And most importantly, it gives you freedom. No gym? No problem. No time? 5 minutes is all you need. No equipment? You're literally standing inside your own workout machine right now. This isn't some anti-gym rant, it's a wake-up call. Because if you've ever felt stuck, plateaued, or just tired of the same old routine, what comes next could change the way you train forever. If this is already hitting close to home, hit that subscribe button. Because what's coming next might just change the way you train forever. Ready? Let's break down the 6 bodyweight exercises that can build more muscle than most gym machines, and how to use them to sculpt real, lasting strength. Exercise 1. Push-up. Let's start with the push-up, the foundation of real upper body strength. Most people think they've mastered it because they can crank out a few quick reps. But here's the truth. 90% of people do push-ups wrong. And the other 10%? They treat the push-up like a full-body lift, not a throwaway warm-up. That's the difference between looking like you train and actually being strong. When done right, the push-up is more than a chest exercise. It's a full-body movement that lights up your shoulders, triceps, core, glutes, and even your lats. The secret lies in tension, squeezing every muscle in your body as if you're holding a plank while moving. You become a solid unit from head to toe. That's not just good form, that's smart training. Try this. Lower yourself slowly, like you're sinking into concrete. Stop right before your chest touches the ground. Your elbows should stay at around 45 degrees. Not flared out like a chicken wing, not tucked in like a robot. Then push yourself up like you're trying to crush the floor beneath you. Keep your core braced, your glutes tight, and your whole body moving as one. Here's the crazy part. EMG studies show that properly executed push-ups can activate your muscles just as much, and sometimes more, than a bench press loaded with 40 to 60% of your body weight. That's hypertrophy-level tension, using nothing but gravity. And if you want progression, you've got it. Change the angle. Add a pause. Slow down. Go incline, decline, or archer style. The possibilities are endless, and every variation forces your muscles to grow. But beyond the science, there's something else happening here. Something deeper. Every time you push yourself up from the floor, you're teaching your body to generate power from within. You're not relying on machines to guide the path or stabilize the load. You are the machine. And that kind of strength doesn't just show in the mirror. It shows in how you move, how you carry yourself, how you live. In daily life, you'll notice it everywhere. Pushing a heavy door open, lifting yourself off the ground after playing with your kids, carrying something awkward without twisting your back. Push-ups aren't just for show. They build real-world strength you feel every single day. And if you think that's powerful, just wait until you train the other side of the equation. Because every great push needs an equally strong pull. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. Exercise 2. Inverted row. If the push-up builds the front, the inverted row is what sculpts the back, and most people are missing it. While the gym crowd obsesses over pull-downs and cable machines, this bodyweight pull is quietly building some of the strongest, most balanced physiques out there. Why? Because it works with your body, not against it. The inverted row is essentially a horizontal pull. It's the perfect complement to the push-up's horizontal press. When you combine both, you're building muscular symmetry, front and back, push and pull, tension and balance. That's the formula for injury-free functional strength. To do it, all you need is a sturdy bar, suspension trainer, or even a strong table edge. Lie underneath, grip the bar with palms facing you or away, and pull your chest toward it. Keep your body straight, like a plank, and squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. Lower with control. That's 1 rep. Simple, but brutally effective when done right. This move lights up your lats, traps, rhomboids, biceps, and even your core. But the magic is in what it does for your posture. We spend so much of our day hunched over. Phones, laptops, steering wheels. The inverted row pulls you back into alignment. It teaches your body to retract the shoulders, open the chest, and stabilize through the spine. That alone can make you look taller, more confident, and instantly more athletic. And the best part? You control the difficulty. The more horizontal your body, the harder it gets. You don't need to add weight. You just shift your angle. It's progressive overload built into the movement. And for men over 40, this is a game changer. It builds pulling strength without trashing your joints and strengthens the smaller stabilizers that keep your shoulders healthy long-term. In real life, this means stronger pulls, better grip, and a back that doesn't buckle when you carry heavy things. Whether it's groceries, kids, or a suitcase down the stairs, you move with strength, control, and confidence. And once you feel what it's like to pull with power, you'll never skip this move again. But there's a detail most people overlook, and it changes everything for your lower body. Exercise 3. Bulgarian split squat. This one separates the casuals from the committed. Most guys still think they need a squat rack and a ton of plates to build powerful legs. But the truth? The Bulgarian split squat can humble even the strongest lifter. No equipment needed. Just your body weight and a little balance. Stand about 2 feet in front of a bench or chair. Rest 1 foot behind you and drop your back knee toward the ground while keeping your chest tall. Your front knee should track over your ankle, not too far forward, not collapsing inward. Then drive through your front heel and come back up. Sounds simple, until you try it. The magic of this movement is in the unilateral load. You're training one leg at a time, which means your front leg takes almost double the stress compared to a regular squat. Your quads, hamstrings, and glutes have to fire at max effort, and your stabilizers go into overdrive just to keep you balanced. That's why elite athletes use this move to build lower body strength without the wear and tear of heavy barbell lifts. And the tension? Unreal. If you slow the tempo down, hold at the bottom, or pause mid-rep, your muscles are under constant stress. Exactly what triggers hypertrophy. Over time, this leads to leg definition, balance, and symmetry that traditional squats can't touch. Plus, because you're not loading your spine, your lower back stays protected. What's even better is how this movement shows up in real life. Stronger legs mean easier stairs, better joint protection, and smoother movement. Whether you're walking uphill, picking something off the floor, or carrying a load across the room, you feel grounded, stable, and powerful. Your legs don't wobble or give out. They work like pistons. And here's something else most people miss. Doing Bulgarian split squats regularly improves coordination between your glutes and core. That translates to better posture, better athletic movement, and way fewer injuries. It's not just a leg day finisher, it's a performance enhancer. But building strength without balance? That's where most routines fall apart. Exercise 4. Dip. Most people hear dip and think triceps. But when done right, this movement becomes one of the most powerful upper body builders you can do, especially for your chest and shoulders. And here's the kicker. You don't need a gym. Just 2 sturdy chairs, parallel bars, or even a countertop setup. That's all. Start by gripping the bars and supporting your weight with straight arms. Then lower yourself slowly until your elbows hit about 90 degrees. Keep your chest tilted slightly forward, not perfectly upright, and then drive yourself back up. That lean forward changes everything. It shifts the focus straight into your lower chest and front delts while still blasting your triceps. The dip isn't just a pressing exercise, it's a full upper body attack. Your shoulders stabilize under your full body weight. Your chest stretches and contracts under load. Your forearms and grip get challenged more than you expect. And all of it happens in a natural range of motion your body understands. No machines required. What really makes dips special is the demand they place on control. Unlike a bench press, there's no safety net. You're the machine. Every rep forces you to stabilize, adjust, and own the movement from start to finish. That's why dips can recruit more chest muscle fibers than even a loaded bench press, when done with perfect form and tension. Can't do a full dip yet? No problem. Start with your feet supported on the floor or use negatives. Lower yourself slowly, then reset. These regressions build strength fast and protect your shoulders as you adapt. Within a few weeks, you'll be doing clean reps with full control and feeling stronger in every push movement you do. In everyday life, this translates to powerful pressing, pushing open a stuck door, lifting yourself up off the floor, carrying something overhead. It all gets easier. And over time, dips help carve out that athletic, dense upper body look most guys are chasing. No machines, no fluff, just results. But upper body strength means nothing if your posterior chain is weak, and that's where most men are falling short. Exercise 5. Glute bridge. This one flies under the radar. You won't see it trending in hardcore gym videos. It's not flashy, but if you're serious about strength, power, and longevity, the glute bridge might be the most important move you're not doing. Here's how it works. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Drive through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. At the top, squeeze your glutes like you're trying to crack a walnut. Hold for a second. Then lower slowly with control. That's 1 rep. And if you do it right, no shortcuts, no momentum, you'll feel muscles you forgot you had. Why does this matter? Because your glutes are your body's engine. They generate power, protect your lower back, and control your hips, the center of nearly every athletic movement. When they're weak, everything else overcompensates. Your knees take the hit. Your back tightens up. Your posture suffers. But when your glutes fire correctly, your entire system moves better. The glute bridge isn't just about building muscle. It's about re-educating your body. Most people have dormant glutes from years of sitting. That leads to tight hip flexors, lower back pain, and movement patterns that break down over time. The bridge rewires that. It teaches you to hinge from the hips, not the spine. That's a game changer, especially for men over 40 who want to move pain-free and powerfully. And when you're ready, the progression is simple. Single leg bridges, elevated feet, extended pauses, slow eccentrics. Each one takes the challenge up a notch. You'll build glute and hamstring strength that rivals barbell lifts without putting your spine at risk. Plus, the core activation, off the charts. You'll feel it the next time you stand, sprint, or even just get up from the couch. In daily life, this movement pays off in spades. You walk taller. You move smoother. You feel more grounded. Whether you're running, lifting, or just living, everything starts to click when your glutes start firing the way they should. And now, for the final movement that transforms shoulder strength like nothing else. Exercise 6. Pike push-up. If you've never done pike push-ups before, get ready. This move isn't just a twist on the classic push-up. It's the closest thing to a vertical press you can do without any weights. And for building strong, defined shoulders, it's a beast. Start in a downward dog position. Your hips are high, your hands slightly wider than shoulder width, and your head is in line with your arms. Now, slowly lower your head toward the floor, aiming between your hands. Then press back up with control. Keep your core braced, glutes lightly engaged, and elbows tucked slightly inward. It's going to burn. That's the point. What makes the pike push-up so powerful is the angle. The steeper your hips, the more vertical the press becomes. That shifts the load from your chest and triceps to your shoulders, traps, and upper chest, exactly where most men lose strength as they age. And the best part? No shoulder wrecking. Unlike heavy barbell presses, this movement builds shoulder power without grinding your joints. But it's not just about pressing strength. The pike push-up trains stability, control, balance. Your body has to work as one tight unit, no wiggling, no cheating. That means stronger delts, better shoulder health, and posture that actually holds itself tall. And when you level up to wall-supported or handstand push-ups, you unlock an entirely new category of bodyweight dominance. In everyday life, this translates to easier overhead lifts, better shoulder mobility, and reduced risk of injury. Whether you're putting something on a shelf, reaching for a suitcase, or throwing a ball, your shoulders are built for it. Stable, strong, pain-free. And here's what brings it all together. This final piece completes the push-pull balance. Now your entire upper body, chest, back, shoulders, arms, and core is working in sync. That's the key to muscle that lasts and strength that shows up when you need it most. But there's one more element that makes these 6 exercises more powerful than most gym routines combined. The forgotten 7th muscle. There's one muscle that no machine can train, no dumbbell can target, and no mirror can measure. But it's the one that separates average from elite. It's not your biceps, your quads, or even your abs. It's your mind-to-muscle connection, and it changes everything. When you train with machines, the path is fixed. You press or pull along a track. It's convenient, sure, but the machine is doing the thinking for you. It balances the weight. It guides the movement. Your stabilizers go to sleep, and your nervous system doesn't have to do much. But with Bodyweight, you are the machine. Every inch of motion is under your control. Or not. Bodyweight training forces your brain to talk to your muscles in real time. That creates deeper activation, better control, and a level of awareness you can't fake. You're not just doing reps, you're feeling them. Your nervous system learns how to fire the right muscles, in the right order, with the right tension. That's when you stop working out and start building true coordination. And here's the cool part. This isn't just a bonus. It's the reason calisthenics athletes have such clean, lean, balanced physiques. Their bodies work as integrated systems. Every muscle supports another. Every movement has purpose. It's not about how much you can lift. It's about how well you can control your own body. That's real strength. This connection also speeds up growth. When you activate more fibers, especially deep stabilizers, you create more tension, more adaptation, and faster results. That's why a slow, controlled bodyweight set can be more effective than blasting through 3 sets on a machine. It's not easier, it's just smarter. And here's the takeaway. When you train your mind and muscles together, everything in your body starts to sync. You move better, you recover faster, you feel more athletic. And you're not just building muscle, you're building mastery. But now you might be wondering, can these 6 exercises actually replace weights for real muscle growth? Why bodyweight training builds muscle faster than you think? You've heard it before. Bodyweight training is good for beginners, but to really grow, you need to lift heavy. That's the myth, and it's time to destroy it. Because what actually builds muscle isn't the equipment, it's the stimulus. And bodyweight training delivers all of it when done right. Muscle growth comes from mechanical tension, not from metal plates. That tension happens when you control your reps, slow your tempo, and push your muscles close to failure. Think about it. If a push-up takes 6 seconds instead of 2, if you pause at the bottom, if you focus on full range, your muscles don't know whether it's a barbell or your own body. They just know they're under stress. Bodyweight training gives you that control. You can adjust leverage, range of motion, time under tension, all without touching a weight. Want more difficulty? Elevate your feet, slow the tempo, add a pause, switch to single limb variations. That's progressive overload, the very thing your body needs to grow. The method changes, but the principle stays the same. And here's where bodyweight goes beyond just muscle. It improves joint health, balance, and mobility. Most injuries come from imbalance. Weak stabilizers, poor movement patterns, stiffness. Bodyweight exercises force your body to move the way it was designed to. You get stronger without wrecking your joints. That's what makes it sustainable. The best part? It's accessible. No gym, no problem. You can train at home, outside, on the road, and still build serious size and strength. You're not limited by machines. You're not dependent on gear. You're in control of your progress, every step of the way. So the next time someone says you can't grow without weights, remember this. The strongest, most athletic, most injury-resistant version of you isn't hiding in a gym. He's already inside you, waiting to be built with nothing more than your own body and a plan. And speaking of plans, if you want real transformation, you need more than random reps. You need a system, a mid-video truth and special message. Let's pause for a second, because by now, you've seen how powerful these 6 exercises really are. You've probably even started picturing how your body could change if you did them consistently. But here's the hard truth. Exercises alone don't transform you. What really creates results, lasting, visible, pain-free results, is the system behind the exercises. Anyone can work out. Anyone can sweat. But if your body's out of alignment, if you're tight in the wrong places and weak in the others, you're just reinforcing dysfunction. That's why so many guys hit a wall, get injured, or burn out. That's exactly why I built the Body Rebuild Blueprint, a complete system for men who want to move better, feel stronger, and actually enjoy training again. It's not just about building muscle, It's about unlocking the body you were designed to live in. We focus on restoring posture, strengthening weak links, and building athletic strength you can feel in everyday life. Inside, you'll get step-by-step routines that combine mobility, strength, and stability, all built around your real life. No fluff, no guesswork, just smart training that adapts to your body and helps you build consistency you can stick to. Because that's what changes everything. The ability to show up day after day, without pain, without boredom, and without burning out. If you've been feeling stuck, inconsistent, or just ready for a serious change, this might be what you've been looking for. The link is down in the description. Check it out when you're ready. It could be the thing that finally puts all the pieces together. But let's get practical. How do you actually turn these 6 moves into a full-body muscle-building routine? How to structure these 6 exercises for maximum results. Now that you've got the 6 movements down, here's the part that brings it all together. Turning them into a full-body routine that actually delivers results. This isn't about throwing in random reps and hoping for the best. It's about building structure. Because structure is what transforms effort into progress. Start with push-ups. 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps, focusing on perfect form. Then move to inverted rows. Same deal. 3 sets, 8 to 12 solid reps. From there, Bulgarian split squats. 3 sets per leg, slow and steady. Next, dips. 3 sets of 8 to 12. Then glute bridges or hip thrusts. 3 sets of 15, really squeezing at the top. And finally, pike push-ups. 3 sets to failure, or until your form breaks down. But reps are only part of the story. Your form is the real priority. Move with intention. Control the tempo, especially on the way down. Pause at the bottom. Breathe through each rep. When you train like this, every set becomes a muscle-building trigger. You don't need volume, you need focus. Rest about 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Long enough to recover, but short enough to keep intensity high. If you're consistent, and that's the key word here, consistent, you'll start seeing real changes in just a few weeks. Your muscles will tighten up, your posture will shift, your strength will start showing up outside of your workouts. And remember, you don't need to hit all 6 exercises every single day. 2 to 3 full-body sessions a week is enough to spark growth, or split it into upper and lower sessions if that fits better. The key is staying consistent, pushing close to failure, and tracking your form. That's where the magic happens, because when you stop chasing complicated routines and start mastering the basics with control, tension, and progression, your body responds fast. And it doesn't just grow. It evolves. But what actually happens to your body when you commit to this for just 30 days? That's where it gets really interesting. What happens to your body after 30 days? Commit to this routine for just 30 days, and your body will start sending you signals, loud and clear, that change is happening. Not just in the mirror, but in how you move, how you feel, and how you carry yourself. This isn't hype. It's biology. Week 1, you'll feel sore in places you didn't even know existed. Your stabilizers are waking up. Your core's on fire. You'll walk different, sit different, maybe even sleep different, because your body's relearning how to move the right way. That's your nervous system recalibrating. By week 2, the soreness starts to fade, replaced by control. Movements get smoother. Your balance improves. You catch yourself standing taller, walking with more stability. The exercises start to feel less awkward and more like second nature. You're not just doing them, you're owning them. Week 3 is when the visual changes kick in. Your shoulders look tighter. Your chest starts to pop. Your legs feel solid. Your back gains that V shape. Not from machines, but from tension, time, and consistency. People might even notice and ask what you've been doing. That's when you smile and say, "Just body weight." By week 4, something deeper happens. You move with confidence. You stop second-guessing yourself. Your joints feel more supported. Your movements feel powerful. You've built strength. Not just the kind that lifts things, but the kind that shows up in everyday life. And here's the real win. You've built momentum. You've proven that you don't need fancy equipment or perfect conditions to grow. Just discipline, structure, and your own body. That's not just fitness. That's freedom. Now let's wrap this up. And if you're still watching, you're not just interested, you're ready. You don't need a gym full of machines to build real muscle. You don't need supplements, a personal trainer, or a miracle routine. What you need is control, consistency, and a plan that meets you where you are, then pushes you further. These 6 bodyweight exercises? They're not just a workout. They're a blueprint for real strength, for real transformation, for the kind of body that not only looks good but moves well, stays pain-free, and lasts a lifetime. You've seen what happens when you train with intention. You've felt the difference just by thinking through the movement cues. Now imagine what happens when you actually start doing it. Consistently, week after week, pushing yourself with no excuses. That's where the magic happens. When you stop relying on equipment and start relying on yourself. When your training becomes a reflection of your discipline. When you don't just lift weight, you lift your own standard. So, here's the question. What's the one thing you're changing in your training after this? Drop it in the comments, because someone else might need to hear it too. If this video gave you at least one aha moment, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let's keep building this together. And if you're ready to go deeper, to build lasting strength, restore your mobility, and train smarter, not just harder, check out the Body Rebuild Blueprint linked below. It might just be exactly what you've been waiting for.